guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a hair tutorial for you, and you've probably seen it a lot on the likes of Khloe and Kim Kardashian, and it's these double Dutch braids. They're basically just like a normal French braid, but because they're a Dutch braid, they're actually braided underneath each other. So I'll try my best to show you in detail how to do it. If you'd like to see how I did these two Dutch braids, then just keep watching. The first thing you want to do is make sure that your hair is completely brushed through, because if you try and do a Dutch braid or any sort of plait or braid without brushing your hair, it's going to be a lot more difficult and a lot more hard to get the braid the way you want it to look. So when your hair is completely brushed through, the next thing you want to do is, if you have one of these kind of brushes, I don't know what they're called, but it has like a pointed tip at the end, and this is brilliant just for like sectioning off your hair. So what I'm going to do next is, you can either middle part your hair or kind of put it to the side. I usually middle part it, but I think I'm going to put it over a little bit to the side this time, just because I've never done it like this before. All the way back. So now you have your two pieces of hair at the front of your face. What you want to do is section the piece that you're not going to be braiding first off, just so it's out of the way and you're not getting it kind of mixed up with the other braid. So what I'm going to do now is, you can either choose between dry shampoo or hairspray. I'm going to go with the dry shampoo just because it gives you a little bit more volume as well. Just spray your hair. Just kind of brush that through again. This just gives it a lot more texture as well. And the next thing I'm going to do is, I'm just going to spray some argan oil onto my hair as well, just to kind of make it a bit damp, a bit wet, so it'll be a lot easier to do the braid. And these brushes are really good as well for taking the kind of little hairs off your face, so it's a lot more sleek. Now you just kind of want to section off your hair in like a triangle shape, like you can see me doing here. Then you're just going to take that little piece of hair and you're going to section it into 3 bits like this. Take the piece that's closest to your crease and you're going to cross that underneath the middle section. And then you're going to take the piece that is closest to your face and you're going to cross that underneath and in between the 2 pieces of hair. Now you're going to keep up this kind of like crossing underneath motion the whole way down. But as you move down, you're going to be taking some pieces from the crease side and the face side, and you're going to be kind of incorporating that into the plait too. It's basically just like a French braid if you know how to do that, but it's just kind of like underneath instead of plaiting kind of over. It's hard to explain, but if you just keep watching, you'll know what I mean. So as you can see, as I'm going down, I'm gathering more hair into the braid and kind of crossing that underneath as well. And you're just going to do that all the way down until you can't gather any more hair into the plait. So when you get to about here, you can't actually gather any more hair into the plait, obviously. So you're just going to braid your hair all the way down like you usually would. You can do fishtail if you prefer that, but I just did a normal plait. Then you're just going to tie it with a little hair bobble and your first plait is done. So same thing on the other side, you're just brushing your hair out, you're going to spray some argan oil and you're going to just comb back the little hairs. Then you're going to section it off again into the triangle shape that I showed you before, and you're going to section that piece into 3 sections. And then you're just crossing underneath and you're adding pieces of hair as you go down.
and then you're just tying it with a little hair bobble again, and you have your 2 plaits. So now would be a good time to spray some hairspray onto your braids just to make them stay all day. Now you can keep yours like the way they are now, kind of like sleek and flat on your head, but I like to just kind of pull them out and make them a bit more messy and thicker looking.
Okay, I really hope that video helped you out a little bit. I tried my best to kind of show in detail how I did it, but it's really hard when I'm filming by myself. So if it did help you a tiny little bit, please give the video a thumbs up, and if you're new, please hit the subscribe button that is down below, or it will be on screen somewhere here, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!